Are you tired of queuing squad filled with bad randoms? Money is running tight and you need budget strategy, which works in Space City normal and hard as a solo player. No more backpack extracts. We go big balls, heli or rocket. Are you asking how? I will show you spots, strats for spawns, roads to victory, most intense solo fights you have ever seen, and the most insane Space City solo hard mode I ever experienced. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, this is going to be a ride. So yeah guys, we start off slow with first raid with little to no action, just explaining how to move and what to do as a solo player. If you're interested only in action, I will put timestamps so you can skip this part. There are good and bad spawns, this is one of the bad spawns. What I do is I immediately run towards the bridge, drop down into the grass on the edge of breaking my leg, heal up and stay prone for good 4 to 7 minutes when all of the outer circle action moves into the middle. Remember, the goal is not to get included into early fights because as a solo player you need element of surprise, patience and to not get third-partied by a different team because 1v3 is already hard enough. Also understand that hard mode and normal mode are different from each other in one important way. In normal mode, most of the fights happens early around spawn spots. In hard mode, on the other hand, you have way more teams rushing middle for the ground loot. Listen to the gunshots and acknowledge situation around you mainly. Where are the fights happening? How many different fights you hear? And count the teams that are supposed to be dead already. Then what I do is I scoop all the leftover loot and bodies that guys going for PvP didn't touch and go all the way around assembly room towards central command building and then to dormitory. Also being Heklo is important for many reasons such as super quiet slow walk and slow crouch walking while being faster than other operators. Being able to kill mobs with knives with low sound effect and scan of surroundings. If you are sure that there are no obvious operators around you, but you want to be sure there are also no sneaky operators around, use it. Mainly when entering points of interest such as central command building, safe area. Here you can hear that first team is already getting away with helicopter. At the start I heard fight around bridge area and sniper shots from dormitory. Also heard one team entering early through passage to the middle. Also, if the rocket is not being pulled exactly on 12-minute marker, means that someone actually really wants to extract that way. If it is pulled at 12-minute marker, means that one team pulled it and possibly will camp bridge for the rest of the game until someone fights them off. Mandel Brick team just finished decoding around no backpack extra area, meaning that they are guys leaving with the rocket. Then usually around 10 to 14 minute marker I enter through either opened west gate or west passage, or I take slow bridge entrance through the middle, not earlier. I go standing while slow walking to not be heard by another team possibly camping extract pools. I always change to slow crab walking when I'm sure that there is someone close to not be heard at all. Pay attention to the helicopter on top of the screen at 3:20 of this video. That means that rocket team uploaded the program, troops are coming and they are defending it, hence I am sure that they are actually leaving. That means that there is maximum of one team left on the map with fights being done, one team on rocket and one team leaving the helicopter already. My next goal is to search the area for more loot, keep eyes if any of the helicopter levers are being pulled, and if they are not being pulled until 7 minutes are left on the map, I do the pulling myself by camping one of the levers and keeping my Heklo scan for the other to be sure I'm actually not being camped. And as you can see, you can always find some nice leftovers which you can sell when you get out of the raid. As I said, 7-minute timer coming. I pull the centrifuge and go towards the test range to be there on time before 5:05, as that is exactly the timer you need to pull the switch to be able to extract with the helicopter. Rocket team is leaving, no one went for pull for test range, meaning there is nearly 100% chance I'm actually alone here. I used these last 5 minutes to fully scoop the area where fights were happening to pick the leftovers if I was unlucky and didn't participate in any PvP. This raid unfortunately took 30 minutes and I was able to extract with only about 1 mil, which is like 2 average loot runs in 0 dem, but with little to no risk of dying, and be mindful that this was the lowest no death extract I had that day. Better raids to come. Now for the second raid I got one of my favorite spawn points, Central Command Building. We are in for some action as this always means fight, at least with my approach to this solo tactic. Closest teams to me are Employee Passage and North Assembly Room spawn. Passage usually enters the middle and North Room guys are my only possible immediate threat. What I do is I enter through the door, close it, walk quietly so I don't aggro the mobs and get into the safe room. Here you hide behind one of the first row tables, minding your legs while having clear view of unopened safe which you left as a bait. Don't touch any loot you see, because loot is coming your way. Also while building here, again, pay attention to the fights. Is there a fight in dormitory area? Is there a fight in assembly room? Do you hear gunshots in the middle from bots or already two teams fighting? So you can always count how many teams are roughly left on the map, as maximum amount of players is 18, with you included. And usually apart from you there is another 5 full teams and maybe 1 loot runner, which you don't care about. And team is approaching. They are making quite a lot of sounds by nearly full magging the mobs or getting half HP from their shots while trying to knife them down, so I don't expect any juicers. Trigger control is also important. Let them start opening the safe, aim for a head. If two people are coming in, kill the guy not looting the safe and then immediately sway aim towards the guy, still trying to decode the Da Vinci's code.
Okay, we've got a situation here.
Also, these mobs screwed me over big time. Am I doomed now? Well, that guy has surrounding awareness of a plastic bag, luckily for me. Pew pew pew, don't touch my safe. Now we scan to assess immediate threats. One devolve, also with baseball cap low. Then I throw knife instead of flash and also fail my flash. Nice way to waste both of my super important flashes. Close the door and let them come in. Painkillers and chill around the table hoping they won't go for big brain gameplay, opening the doors from both sides as that is my only trouble. Guy is just spamming abilities. Then he went for double smoke, which is actually super good for me as people still fail to understand that you should smoke enemy, not yourself, so I get closer as I'm rocking best SMG in the game. Well, another one dead, now one more to go. Heard him around same area. Terrible whiff. Luckily the second one hit nicely, time to loot fast and get away as third parties might be already heading this way. Confirming if anyone is around, no one, and I also haven't heard any loud steps, so I just chill and fully loot the area for now, as a lot of action was happening in the middle and dormitory. I expect all the guys to be in the middle already. Again, hitting all the spots, checking how the lever situation is looking like and moving towards the dormitory to check the loot and buddies here. Perfect situation. Winners of the middle fight are leaving already, leaving maximum one more team probably in the map, if even that. Again 10-minute timer, I'm getting in. I still have enough time after the extract to pull both the levers. And with the team going for the boss in the middle before the extract says to me they are also confident there is no one else on the map. So as soon as they left, I pulled the button and raced to the test range through the fastest way, middle, to pull the other button on time. Also, I'm going through a lot of buddies, which I will come back and check later. Any Mirror's Edge fans? If yes, show some love to the like and subscribe button, please. Second pull used on time. Now I go check all of the leftovers to have more value from this raid. By the way, this was my second try as a Space City solo and I extracted second time in a row, this time with 2 mil in my bag and 3 kills. I felt all the confidence to do the unthinkable. Go Space City hard, solo, with the aim of getting juicy kills and juicy loot. Can I do it? Got again the bed spawn, so I chill in the grass for as long as needed until I feel comfortable to scoot the outskirts of the map, all while listening where the fights are happening and how many of them. Also, it is a hard mode, so obviously I upped the stakes this time with gold ammo in my MP7, which I kept unloaded in case I get cheated on through the grass early. Heavy fights in the center of the map, so I'm starting to move and do my looting. Good thing about hard mode teams is they rush it for the fight and there is a ton of ground loot for you to take while they'll do the fighting in the middle. Westgate was not open and since I was in Central Command I was hearing constant fighting from the CEO office, meaning that there is high probability that ground loot was still there and also that all the juicy boxes are in the CEO office plus no one still left the map through any exfils. So I took the passage which was open and make my way into the CEO office as there is high probability that I have to be the one killing the last team to actually extract on time. I hear no more gunshots, meaning I can come at a really good time while they are looting or at a really bad time, when they are fully healed, repaired and finish their looting. There is guy right in front of me looting a body, yes. I came at one of the best possible time, let's do it, now or never. Yeah, baby! And even scored a double. Reload, heal, not hearing the third one, so I go for a scan after I finish the second guy.
Heavily armored enemy detected.
Hell no, Hecklo, red gold gear, probably with way better range weapon than MP7. Well, both guys killed, so I tried to find a long range weapon in one of the bodies I saw on the stairs, as I didn't get him on the second scan, meaning he is thinking what to do next instead of rushing me. Well, seems like I have to use the MP7. Here he was checking with the knife if I'm still close, and his flash also got no one. I know that this might be the perfect opportunity to go in with flash and strike close range.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
I hacking did it! Look at all of the bodies waiting for me there. Hell no, steps. I'm cooked. New team? Wait, why the heck are they shooting randomly? Are they shooting me through the wall? Wait. Let's replay that sound. Is it a solo guy? Is he friendly? He's doing it again. Is it some mating ritual? Let me do my mating part. I knew there is too much loot on the ground for one guy to carry, so I decided that if he is friendly, I will, for some reason, blindly trust him to not shoot me while we share the loot. I have no idea why I trusted him. This can backfire terribly, but I had a weird feeling in my gut that all is going to be good. Well, looks like he's friendly indeed. Let's get into the looting before he takes all the best stuff while hoping he's not going to randomly execute me. I'm sorry guys, but I can't speed up what you are going to see. This was actually insane loot for a solo guy even when split it with a random stinger. I mean, look at this, one body and I'm already 3.5 million loot while only taking his backpack and 2 weapons. Okay, let's speed it up just slightly because this is going to take some time. Pulling the victorious trigger and back to the bodies. I haven't even checked inside of CEO, but who cares? 7 mil is already 7 mil, I don't think I can feed anything more. Please devs, if you are watching this video, add proximity chat, we really need it. I had so much to talk about with this stinger and all we could do was wiggle and spray on the ground. Then I nearly died to a machine gunner as obviously I dropped every single of my heals. Well boys, I actually decided to not put other raids in this video as it is already long enough. So I will keep it for the next one, as on the same day I did this on the stream while having similar success but no spoilers.
10 seconds left. Be ready to go.
Also, if this video reaches 250 likes, I will try to do full Space City solo tutorial about spawn points, roads, important locations, tips and tricks, post some budget setups, etc. You can also join my Discord, link in description, to ask any questions there. If you enjoyed this video guys, please don't forget to leave a like or even subscribe. I'm still on the start of this new channel and it will help greatly. Also, I'm streaming nearly every day on Twitch, link also in description, you can come and say hi, or just chill while getting your in-game items as drops by just AFK watching. Love you all, your noob, Grinder.